Here's the news summary from our New Englandville studios in Freetown with me, Kojo Kwafo. Members of Parliament have agreed to enact the bills entitled Breast Milk Substitutes Marketing Act and Allied Health Act 2020 when tabled before them. After the enactment of the two bills, according to health experts, it will improve food and nutrition security, the health of the child and the well-being of all. The lawmakers made this assurance during an engagement on nutrition at the Place Resort Beach in the Western Area Rural, organized by Focus 1000 and its development partners. The bills would regulate the breast milk substitutes such as feeding bottles and tests, and also improve on the well-being of Sierra Leoneans. The World Health Organization country representative in Sierra Leone, Dr. Stephen Velabo Shongwe, said Sierra Leone is amongst other countries that are faced with malnutrition. The Minister of Health and Sanitation, Professor Alpha Tijan Wori, informed parliamentarians that mothers who breastfeed their children reduce the risk of developing breast and ovarian cancers. Representatives from Irish Aid and UNICEF pledged their organization's support to the process. Stakeholders from Tonko-Limba Chiefdom in the Cambia district have met to discuss the impasse between indigenes of Upper and Lower Tonko to get their representation in the forthcoming Paramount Chieftaincy election to be held early next year. As Ibrahim Samura reports, indigenes of Upper Tonko have recommended to the government for the chiefdom to be separated. Tonko-Limba Chiefdom is one of the chiefdoms in Cambia district, widely occupied by the Limba ethnic group. In 2002, a conflict ensued among indigenes of the Upper and Lower Tonko when the people of Upper Tonko wanted to contest in the last chieftaincy election but were banned. This prompted the late President Ahmad Tijan Kaba in 2002 to send the son of the soil, Honorable Mansour Doumbouya, to set up a committee to settle the impasse. Now the people of Upper Tonko at this dialogue engagement want their candidature to be guaranteed as the 2021 Paramount Chieftaincy election is set to be held in January next year. Tonko-Limba Chiefdom lacks so many amenities such as electricity, water supply, education, health and good road network amongst others. Doctors and dentists are professionals that underpin the trust of the public health in and well-being. According to the President, Sierra Leone Medical Women's Association, Dr. Olabisi Claudia School, the country's health system is undergoing enormous changes, stressing that as health providers are dealing with critical and complex health conditions of patients. Dr. Olabisi Claudia School said that with their association, they will render their best service to the patients and society. President of Medical Women International Association, Dr. Christine Sadia, said medicine bridges the gap between science and society, adding that the application of scientific knowledge to human health is a crucial aspect of clinical practice. Therefore, they as medical practitioners should continue to serve the general good of all. The Sierra Leone Medical Women's Association was established to define the nature and role of medical professionalism in modern society. As a way to complement state authorities and as part of their promise, allegiance to God and country, the Sierra Leone Scouts Association has embarked on beach cleaning exercise to help reduce dirt and to make the beach areas more attractive to people who always visit. It is evident that many of our beaches in Sierra Leone are known for their natural beauty, but such beauty is gradually fading away because of the ill treatment meted on them by citizens. But the act by the Scouts Association to clean the beach will help in restoring and preserving its beauty. The move was prompted by the tons of dirt the Scouts met on the beach when they went there to do some drills and exercises. They expressed their intention to continue with such exercises if the Ministry of Tourism would allow and support them. Dr. Munatu Pratt gave her support for the association to continue with the beach cleaning exercise. She called on other local organizations to emulate the good example of the Sierra Leone Scouts Association. The National Public Procurement Authority, NPPA, has unveiled its fourth quarter price norm at the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development. The Chief Executive Officer, National Public Procurement Authority, Ibrahim Aswari, noted that there was no way a nation could develop and enjoy good governance if its resources were not utilized judiciously. The price norm is intended to serve as a guide for ministries, departments and agencies to undertake accurate and acceptable public procurement of goods, services and works. It encompasses prices of various goods, products, commodities and services that are used in the country, and they serve as a reference whenever procurement is to be made by ministries, departments and agencies. The NPPA Chief Executive Officer Ibrahim Sware stated that under his jurisdiction, he will ensure that the era of corrupt procurement practices is aborted, adding that when a country has decent and proper guidelines on the way citizens' money is spent, then the rule of law will hold. Patriotic Advocacy, West Africa Youth and Civil Peace Service Network have engaged youths across the country in observing Africa Youth Day 2020. The day focused on education, employment and empowerment of young people in Africa. Youth in Sierra Leone appealed to decision makers for more empowerment programs for young people. According to the United Nations, Africa's estimated population is about 1.2 billion, and about 70% of this population comprises of young people under the age of 35. Patriotic Advocacy Network Executive Director Ansumana Keita explained that the day in the African Union calendar is dedicated to recognizing the youths of the continent as agents of social change, economic growth and sustainable development. This is the SLBC News Summary from Freetown with me, Kojo Kwafo. Thanks for watching and stay tuned and stay safe. Goodbye.